Welcome in the New Media Expo, and today we have run into two celebrities actually, I must say, Ryan and a Dorkman. But first, before we start with the interview, everybody knows you as a Dorkman. What's your real name anyway?
My real name is Michael Scott, but as you said, everyone knows me as Dorkman.
Why is that anyway?
It's just the nickname I've got online, and it seems to work. So I've got no problem with it. So might as well.
So you have this huge production. You have made currently 2 episodes of your, let's say, your lightsaber fight. Can I ask you, why did you start with this project in the first place?
Well, it all started back, we did it as an entry for a choreography competition online. There's a small community of boards actually where there's all sorts of Star Wars stuff going on all the time. And we really just made it for that little community, enter into this contest, have some fun, and people really liked it a lot, and then it just sort of grew out from there without us even expecting it to.
Why did you choose Star Wars? Are you a big fan of Star Wars?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, especially lightsabers. I mean, they're just so cool. But again, the little forum, the community that we made the project for was very Star Wars centric, and so I mean, I guess that's why it's lightsabers. So
now in the New Media Expo, what brings you to the New Media Expo here?
Well, we are talking with some friends of ours, Travis Bowles, who shot RVD2 and also made a film 3 in the afternoon. And 6 in the morning, the sequel coming out, hopefully before this airs, but we'll see. Ryan did the effects for that, and we're all talking about getting together and starting a podcast for, the new generation of filmmaking, low-budget filmmaking, just talking about movies and video games and just kind of whatever else strikes our fancy. Just a very conversational type podcast. So. It was very serendipitous that someone else asked us if we were coming to the New Media Podcast and New Media Expo. I'd never even heard of it before, but I looked it up and I was like, yeah, I guess we are, because that's exactly kind of where we need to be for this new project we want to work on.
And what do you think New Media will have, what kind of effect will it have on, let's say, Hollywood productions like Star Wars in comparison to your productions?
Well, I mean, I think all the time, every year, the technology that's available to people just like us, regular folks who are not spending a whole lot of money, it just gets easier and easier to make big budget looking stuff. And so, I mean, eventually, of course, it'll be a thing where it's about the people with the best stories and the best ideas and the best artistry that'll, I mean, it's all just going to kind of equalize out. I mean, we get closer and closer every year to being able to do that kind of stuff.
It's going to be less... It means it's going to become less and less about who has the money and more about who has the talent.
What kind of effect does your project had on your life eventually, when it became such a success? What changed in your life?
Well, I mean, for me it was a big deal because the original Ryan vs. Dorkman, along with a bunch of other content I had on my site, worked as a portfolio for me and got me a job working at LucasArts, the video games company for Lucasfilm. And then that sort of started my whole career into visual effects. And so now I'm working at a place called Stargate Digital on a whole bunch of real TV shows, doing a lot of fun work. And it all started because of Ryan vs. Dorkman, really.
I've been able to, as opposed to going into a steady job like he has, I'm doing more freelance stuff, helping shoot, independent projects, stuff like that. But it enabled me to leave the 9-to-5 office world and actually do what I enjoy, which is, creating this kind of stuff.
Very important.
Yes, absolutely.
Last question: what will the future bring for you guys, as far as this is concerned?
Well, what kind of stuff do you mean?
Yeah, the project, like what you work on. Will there be a 3rd episode or not, or work on something else?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I mean, Ryan vs. Dorkman 3 in a few years, definitely. I mean, it's something we both really enjoy. I think it's something we'll probably come back to every few years, do a new fight scene, and that'll be fun. But also the success of these films has gotten us noticed by a lot of industry people and people who are interested in working with us. And so, for example, right now we've been contacted by Dark Horse Entertainment, and we're working on. We just completed a trailer for a project called The Descendants, based off of a new comic property, and Ray Park is attached, who played Darth Maul in Star Wars, and we directed this little project, and we're currently sort of looking around for some distribution, and it could go in any direction. It might end up on TV, it might be on the web, but it's looking really good. We're very excited about it, and look forward to see where that's going to go. That'll probably be the next big thing from us. So.
Thank you very much. You seem to be very popular because many people want to. Did you expect that many people want to interview?
Well, the first interview that we did earlier, they were the ones who contacted us. They wanted to do an interview. They're like, "Are you going to be at the podcasting expo?" So we came here, but like, we had no idea that someone was going to just approach us and be like, "Hey."
Neither did we. So.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I know who you are. You know, that's always kind of still a shock when people are like, "I recognize you. I'd like to talk to you."
Okay. Thank you very much and good luck. Okay. Good.